Are you ready? Are you ready for the comeback? Yeah. Are you ready for the comeback? You know we the ones that ready for whatever. We gon' have to show them something, man. Let me see them hands up all the way front back. You don't understand that I'm doing what you can't with no cap. This is the return of the one. You ain't see him coming, you just heard drums. They've been ready for the battle. Any person that comes got the weight of the world on them. Yeah, they're too strong. I might have been down, not out. It's on sight, you gon' figure that out. And I might have been down, not out. Only one thing I gotta know now is, are you ready for the comeback? Yeah. Are you ready for the... Are you ready for the comeback? You know we the ones that... Let me see them hands up all the way front back. Yeah, this the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback? Now I see you with your bad self. If you're into taking L's, then I can't help. I'll be the self-made champ, look at my belt. I built this all from the ground up, that's all by myself, y'all know. This is the return of the one. You ain't see him coming, you just heard drums. They've been ready for the battle. Any person that comes got the weight of the world on them. Yeah, they're too strong. I might have been down, not out. It's on sight, you gon' figure that out. And I might have been down, not out. Only one thing I gotta know now is, are you ready for the comeback? Yeah. Are you ready for the... Are you ready for the comeback? You know we the ones that... Let me see them hands up all the way front back. Yeah, this the comeback. Are you ready for the comeback?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Maxspeed TV live from Daytona for a night race. The championship 4 battling it out here tonight. Steve Lane up in the booth. Joining me tonight is Mr. Jeremy Medlock. Jeremy, thanks for joining us. Now, we may or may not have the Three Stooges back together tonight. I reached out to Joshua, and he is waiting to hear back on something that if he says if that doesn't go through, he will join us here tonight. Trying to get the Three Stooges back in the booth one more time. But, Jeremy, how are you doing, my friend?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm enjoying the cooler weather, that's for sure. It's been hot this past week, so, and it's going to get hot again this week. But yeah, I'm just bored. Figured I'd join you.
Well, I appreciate you joining me. But man, it is going to be a barn burner tonight. We got a few things to go over. And before we get started, I want to go ahead and bring a couple of guys up to the broadcast booth real quick to talk a little bit about next season. I got Bubba and Bubba Winningham and David Overstreet joining us up here in the booth. Bubba, David, exciting night tonight, getting to the wire here for the 2 more races tonight and next week to deem our champion. But man, big news coming up for next season, guys.
Yeah, we're really excited about season 3. Bubba had to step away for just a second. He'll be right back. But yeah, first 2 seasons and the Speedway Monkeys have been really good. Getting really close tonight for a good points battle. Heading in the last race next week. So just really excited about what's going on Sundays.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, David. Looking at the schedule here, looks like we're changing up a little bit. We're still going to be running the trucks. We're still going to be running the Gen 4s. But it looks like we've added the next gen cars for next season.
Yeah, I decided to add those and take the Xfinity car out for a little bit. We're running the next gen, but 3 times, I think. At the same time, we ran the Xfinity car this season. But the Gen 4, we don't know yet which version we're going to run. We're going to test it a couple of weeks before after the season here. So we could be running a new version or just sticking with the one we're using now. So.
All right. Well, I know we were talking a little bit a while ago before we went live, and I know we're still looking for sponsors for the schedule for next season. Now, just want to throw this out there. They can reach out to me, and I can get in contact with you guys. But is the sponsorships open just to the drivers, or are you going to allow anybody to sponsor?
If anybody would like to, yes, get a hold of me or you, and yeah, we could probably work something out with that.
Oh, I thought that would be a great idea to get our fans. I mean,
if you're a small business and want to sponsor a league with some prizes or something, just get a hold of us.
Oh, absolutely. I kind of cut David off. What he said is if you guys out there got any businesses that want to sponsor or throw a sponsorship for the league, reach out to myself or David or Bubba, and also if they can message you on Facebook too, right, David? I mean, they can leave a post or something on the CFM Facebook page.
Yes, correctly.
And
yeah, I should be able to get that.
If anybody needs that, Jeremy, if you don't mind, could you find that Facebook link and pin that to the comments for me?
Yeah, I can do that right quick.
Yeah, it's CFM Speedway Monkeys 46.
Okay.
So the tag on Facebook. If you just put that into Facebook.com, you should be able to get there.
I got the Facebook. You talking about the Facebook group page?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I've got it.
So we are looking for sponsors for next season, folks. So anybody out there, again, has a business that they want to get some airtime here on Maxspeed TV, reach out to myself or to David Overstreet or Bubba Winningham. You could reach them on Facebook or on the CFM Facebook page. Bubba, are you back yet? Or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, we were talking a little bit about next season. We got a lot of stuff going on, with the change of cars. The tracks are looking great. Schedule's looking really good. We got a little bit of, I want to say a little bit of technical tracks coming in next season as well.
Well, a slight departure from, for 2-3 races from the traditional super speedways. We're going to get out there. Of course, we've added Atlanta to the league here last couple of seasons, and it's proven to be a good race. But we're going to make a run on October 5th at Michigan in the trucks, and that'll be some great racing because that's a 2-mile track that you can handle, but it's not necessarily super speed where we have to run in a pack. So we're going to see some high speed racing out there at Michigan, and we've got races in the trucks, we've got races in next gen, which is going to be something new for us, and we've got as well as Gen 4 Cup, and so we're looking forward to seeing a little variety, change things up just a little bit, but sticking true to our Speedway Monkeys roots we have here.
Well, we were talking a little bit about the race tonight and the what's on the line. You know, we got tonight and next week to deem our or crown our league champion. And guys, honestly, it's still anybody's ball game.
Oh yeah, the top three definitely. You got Paul and Dana or Paul, Adam, and Anthony are really close. Dana's got to have a really good night tonight, I think, to have a chance next week. But if he was able to pull out a good one this week, it should make it next week really interesting.
Well, of course, we got to talk a little bit about Anthony. That man has been on a tear here lately, not just in this league, but OP as well. Of course, you know, everybody that runs here runs, just about everybody runs OP. So you guys run together on several different leagues. But, man, Anthony's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, the fact that he missed, 3 or 4 races this season, and still he only fell back to like third in points at the end of the regular season. So that tells you how good of a season he had before he had to step away. And to still have an 8-point lead going into the final 2 races, that's pretty awesome.
He's a special kind of driver. He's always there. And if you notice, a lot of us will kind of start out conservative, lay back and, get some laps under our belts. But you look for Anthony. If you're looking for Anthony on the track, you better look up front because he always likes to run that top 5.
Yes, he does. Well, guys, thanks for taking the time. I know y'all are getting ready here in about 5 minutes to go to qualifying. Not going to keep you guys any longer. Appreciate everything, David, Bubba, you guys do, not just for Maxspeed TV and for myself getting me out here. And, it's been an absolute blast to call y'all's races this season. Really looking forward to next season. And, man, I'm looking forward to an exciting night tonight.
Yep, I am too. And the Facebook group, if you just search at CFM Speedway Monkeys, you'll find the Facebook group in Facebook. So.
All right, guys. Well, guys, get back down there, get some practice. We're going to move you back down to your room. Y'all have fun tonight. Good luck, and hopefully we'll catch you guys at the end of the race.
Okay,
Yes,
buddy.
sir.
We'll see
Thanks.
you.
All right. Well, Jeremy, we're going to go ahead and step aside. We're going to play our national anthem provided by our friends at Madison Rising. When we come back, we will kind of look at the points situation and our pre-race analytics. So hang tight. We will be back in just a few minutes, folks.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Maxspeed TV.
Well, welcome back, folks. Glad everybody's tuning in. We are in qualifying right now. I'm not seeing any times coming in for some reason.
I'm not either.
So I don't know what is going on. I do see guys out on the track. Anthony English currently out on the track. He does have that top spot right now. Zane Bailey currently in second. Well, just got knocked out by Sean Stevens.
Yeah, they're starting to roll in now. So.
Yes, they are. But we're going to go ahead, while they're qualified, we're going to go ahead and get to our previous analytics here, Jeremy. 73-degree air temperature, 58% humidity, partly cloudy. Just a slight breeze out there at 1 mile an hour. But that track temp is sitting at 75 degrees, so it's going to be a good night of racing here at CFM. Of course, we are at Daytona under the lights here tonight, Jeremy. What are you expecting tonight, bud, for this, second race of the Final Four?
Yeah, I think it's going to be these last two races are going to, everybody's just going to be fighting. Even the people who are not in the Final Four, they're not going to just lay back. Of course, tonight I think we got over 20 drivers tonight, so it should be a good one in Daytona.
Absolutely, and we're going to go ahead and get to our points. Now, I've only done the points for the top four drivers. Anthony English currently in that top spot at 3,050. Now, he's only 8 points ahead of that 85 of Adam Kilday at 3,042. Paul Servant at 3,038, and Dana Osborne at 3,021. So, like David and Bubba said earlier, Dana's going to have a good night and maybe try to steal a victory away from Anthony to get caught back up to that top spot for next week. Now, next week is the season finale here at CFM before we take a break. Now, we do have the new schedule out, and we were kind of talking about that. 3 different vehicles next season. Looks like they're going to be running the trucks, the Gen 4s, and they've added the next gens instead of the Xfinities like David was talking about. A little bit of a different car setups or car lineup, I should say, compared to the last couple of seasons, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw this out there. Their season 3 schedule that starts in September is posted on the Maxspeedtv.com website under league schedule. So yeah, I have already put it up.
All right. Well, looking at our times, for some reason, Adam Kilday's time looks like it might have kind of messed up on me. So let's do a refresh here. But Anthony English, for some reason, his qualifying time didn't show up. But Rick Sanchez currently holding that top spot as these guys are winding down. Looks like Rick is going to be our pole sitter for tonight. So let's find Mr. Sanchez down here. He's down here in a race room of 4. Remind me where he's at, and we'll bring him up to the broadcast booth. Well, Rick, well, never mind. Anthony's time just showed back up and knocked Rick out of the lead there. Rick, sorry about that, but we'll go ahead and talk to you real quick though, Rick. What are you expecting tonight here, buddy?
I expect to do a lot of pushing, help Adam and Anthony out as much as I can. It's about what I'm looking at.
Well, hopefully you guys will have a great race tonight, Rick. Good luck, buddy. We're going to get Anthony up here, bud.
All right, y'all have fun.
And we'll bring Anthony up here. Well, Anthony, man, I don't know what's going on with iRacing and SDK, but your qualifying time didn't even show up, and then all of a sudden, boom, you was up above Rick there. But, man, awesome job on grabbing the pole tonight. What a great season you've had altogether, man, coming off of your little medical scare and, man, come back out here just on fire.
Yeah, I mean, just trying to do what I was doing before I went into, for the heart surgery and stuff. So seems to be not too bad. I mean, I'll take the pole tonight. It's another point towards championship, and I think it's just got to keep my head in the game and stay solid the next 2 races and see if I can't finish off this season like how it's been going.
Well, you're going to have some good help up there. Of course, one of your help is your competitor, though, that's sitting in that second spot right now, Adam. Of course, you guys are going to be battling hard, and it's really anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's still early. I mean, there's still 2 races to go. A lot can happen in 2 races, so it's one of those. You still gotta stay strong. You still gotta try to maximize on points, and just do the best you can to get a good finish. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do tonight.
Well, good luck. You guys are rolling out. We're going to get to our starting grid. Congratulations on the pole. Good luck tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much, Steven.
All right. Well, that is going to get. Oh, and Anthony's already blinking out again. But we're going to go ahead and get to our Maxspeed TV starting grid here tonight. Anthony English, your pole sitter. Rick Sanchez on his outside. Starting row number 2, Adam Kilday and Sean Stevens. Row number 3, Zane Bailey, Stephen Luttrell. There's the row number 4 is Paul Servant and Dana Osborne, our other 2 playoff drivers. Row number 5, Russ Hancock, Les Levy. Starting row number 6, Sean Wilder and Bubba Winningham. Row number 7 will be the Andy Brigante and Alex Giffen. Row number 8, Dave Hunt, Andrew Schroeder. Row number 9, David Overstreet, Dusty Burkhart. Row number 10 will be Mark Mann and Ty Dahlman. Row number 11 will be Doug Johnson and Lynn McNeese. And bringing up the rear of the pack, that number 4 of our race sponsor tonight, the Yeti man himself, Mr. Rick Sanchez. So big shout out to Rick for sponsoring tonight's race. And guys, we are about ready to go here. We'll get that timer off and get our laps up there before Jeremy jumps down my throat again.
Yeah. Yeah, you better do that. No.
Well, guys, we were hoping to have Joshua up here with us to get the 3 Stooges back together once again. We'll see if he still joins us at some point tonight. I hope so. Jeremy, it would be great to have all 3 of us back at the booth once again.
Yeah, it would. That hadn't happened in almost a year, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and as the pace car dives off to pit road, Chevrolet green flag out for the start of the race. I'm going to do this one time for Joshua. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing at Daytona Championship 4. We'll see what happens. Anthony English with a good jump out to the front already with that 85 of Adam Kilday and the 20 of Zane Bailey. Jeremy has really impressed me this season. I believe this is his first full season. He started, I believe, late last season, only caught a couple of races, but this young man has really impressed me.
Are you talking about Zane?
Zane, yeah.
I don't remember.
We got a wreck already. The 13 of Eddie Brigante up hard into that outside wall. We'll take a look here and see if it'll show it. Hang on just a second. Let me go back here.
Well, that did not take long.
It did not. As we are on the 13. We see the 343. I seen him drop down to the apron, and then the 91 of Sean Wilder right into the right rear bumper of Andy Brigante. Well, that sent Andy up into the wall. Ooh, and then gets hit again, almost up and over. And then the 6 of Bubba Whittingham getting a little bit of that. Doesn't look like he's going to have a lot of damage. And then the 99 of Alex Giffen coming in and, well, looked like he was trying to finish off Andy. But that's going to bring out our first caution of the night already. Haven't even completed but one lap.
We didn't even make it through that one lap.
So, again, appreciate everybody tuning in out there. Man, we got 20 viewers already. Jane Wilder out there, I'm sure she is going to be rooting on that 91 of Sean. But Everett Grover, Dylan Lane, William Luttrell, Stephen Luttrell should be focusing on driving instead of chatting out there in YouTube. Looks like Ty Dahlman tuning in out there as well. Moose Pie, I see you out there waving. How are you tonight? Again, glad everybody is here. Belva Feltz, of course, we know who Belva is going to be rooting for. She's going to be rooting for that number 5 of Rick Sanchez. So, but definitely glad everybody is tuning in. And, well, guys, like we were talking about pre-race here, the CFM guys are looking for sponsors. They're not just going to hold that to the drivers. They're actually going to see if our fans want to get involved. And if you're interested in sponsoring a race next season, the link to the CFM Facebook page is pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. Check it out. Get a hold of David, Bubba, or myself. We can get you pointed in the right direction. Of course, Mara Clark out there now. I see Mara out there. Always good to see her. She's going to be rooting on that 04 of Mark Mann. But Zane Bailey opted to stay out, Jeremy. And, man, that's going to be well, he's going to have some competition.
Yeah, he is. Let's see here. Get my ATVO back straightened out. See where I'm at. Yeah, you were talking about Zane Bailey a while ago. I don't know if he's raced in other leagues that I've broadcasted or not, but his name sounds familiar.
Well, like I said, I know he came in late last season, only caught a couple races. But he, like I said, he has done very, very well here at CFM. Last several weeks, probably the last month or so, he's really been out towards the front quite often and has been running good.
I'm talking to my brother right now, so we'll see what he does.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and get through our top 10 here. Zane Bailey, you're currently your leader. Adam Kilday in the second. Anthony English third. Sean Stevens fourth. Paul Servant, one of your playoff drivers there, in fifth. Stephen Luttrell in sixth. Dana Osborne, our fourth playoff driver for the championship, 4 in seventh. Les Levy in eighth. Bubba Whittingham ninth. And Dave Hunt rounding out your top 10. Well, so lights on the pace car are out. We're going to go ahead and step aside. Hear from our green flag sponsor, Chevyland in Shreveport, Louisiana. If you're in the market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, go to Chevyland.com, check out their inventory. You can do everything online, from viewing the vehicles to financing. If you can't make it to Shreveport and you purchase a vehicle, they will deliver to you in the lower 48 states. Again, that is Chevyland.com. Hang tight. We'll be right back.
Sizzling summer savings are yours for the taking at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Save now before the price adjustments kick in. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on select new Silverado models, or incredible 0% financing on select new Chevrolet vehicles. And the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months, no charge, scheduled maintenance. Get the best deals at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Your Silverado headquarters. Online at Chevyland.com.
Do what?
All right, guys, we are back, and we are getting ready to go into turn 3 and 4 here. Getting ready to go back green a flag. Our restart cam is up and going. And well, there is our flag man looking out across the field as they come out of turn 4 in the background. You will see him grab that Chevyland green flag. Getting it ready. They hit that Geico restart zone. He'll beat that flag like it owes him money. They're stacked up, racked up. Here we go. In the Geico restart zone. Chevyland green flag out once again. Back racing here for this championship 4. Zane Bailey down on the inside with Anthony English, Paul Servant, Dana Osborne, Adam Kilday out there on that outside. Looks like he has got Sean Stevens. 36 of Stephen Luttrell right there with him. It looks like 62 of Leslie to that lower line. Nope, decided to stay out to the top as Anthony English does jump out to that second lane in front of Adam. Now the 3 of Paul Servant right on the bumper of the 20 of Zane Bailey. But, man, these guys are hopefully going to calm down just a little bit, Jeremy, and get us through at least I'd like to see a couple of green flag pit stops.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know, that can be laps up with the green flag. That won't last long. There's some drivers that just get 190 plus miles an hour.
We're looking at some of the cars. I got to show you guys Bubba Whittingham sporting a new black car tonight, black Chevy Camaro. Chase key up here. That CFM Speedway Monkeys, number 6, looking beautiful. I love that black. And of course, he's got the Checker Flag Motorsport Speedway Monkeys logo on the hood. So he done a great job on that paint job on that Chevy Land 6 car.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Now I've got to show you also David Overstreet right behind him. He's got that Spec Map Coors Light Chrome 46 really shined up tonight as well.
My favorite beer.
They got the Lone Star Steakhouse, one of my favorite steakhouses, other than what is it, Texas Roadhouse. Well, Zane Bailey jumping out to the outside in front of Anthony English. That's Paul Servant and Dana Osborne. They're trying to get something going on that inside line. Speaking of Bubba Whittingham, he is right there. I think if him and Dana get a little closer to Dana and Paul, that inside line. Ooh, we're looking at 3 wide. Opted not to. As Anthony and Adam all went to the high side, but decided to stay behind Zane right there.
I know they were doing 80.
Yeah, it's 80 here. 100. They only do 100 at Atlanta. 80 for Talladega. But Zane Bailey, he's dropping it down to the inside, getting pushed out to the front. Going to give a little bit of air inside of that car of the 44 of Anthony English. Now, Jeremy, we're going to see a lot of that back and forth. It's not necessarily blocking at this point. It's just you get the run on the inside. You want to give that guy behind you that's pushing a little bit of cool air to keep that engine cool, keep it from blowing up. But you'll see it as long as they're able to do it and do it safely. You're going to see a lot of that lane switching going on.
Yeah, definitely don't want to stay. I've seen that a couple of times in the past couple of years. They just stay behind somebody too long and they just blow an engine.
Yeah, well, and a lot of that depends on the track temperature down there too.
Right.
And if the track temperature, like last night, we seen Rick Sanchez, his engine popped last night, Buttkicker Unlimited Series over at OP. The track temperature was 124 degrees, and Zane Bailey, almost gets a bad push there by the 3. Do what?
They all got a little close up there.
Yeah, it's just it's just a little bit of off-center push will get you loose. And now they are in the Xfinity cars tonight, which are notorious about taking getting loose. So that's may have kind of been what happened right there. But guys are kind of back and forth. You see Dana Osborne there, Jeremy, just kind of moving back and forth, really not trying to get any air in at this point. It's just try to stay in the draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to ask you how the draft is with these cars.
Well, the draft is still pretty good. It's not like the Arcas. The new Arcas, there's a bubble there that if you are just outside of that bubble, it's hard to break through, get to the tail end of the car in front of you. So these cars, the Xfinity cars, they draft really well. The bump draft, if you hit them too hard, that's going to get right there. It's going to get that car a little loose. It kind of lifts the back end up a little bit. But if you ease into the bump draft, as you can kind of see what Zane Bailey's doing, it's a lot easier, it's a lot smoother, and it doesn't get the rear end lifted up as much.
Makes sense.
Of course, the Xfinity cars, I do like running these cars. I just don't like running them at 08 Daytona. I say it. I'll say it every time I broadcast it. That track needs to go.
Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure I've helped my brother broadcast there. I just don't remember.
Well, 08 Daytona is a bumpy Daytona, so I know you have.
Oh yeah. I thought. Oh, you said Dega.
No, Daytona.
Oh yeah. I've definitely. Daytona.
Yeah, bumpy Daytona or bumpy road Daytona, the worst track in iRacing, whatever you want to call it. Bulldozed is what I need to call it.
I call it bumpy bobblehead Daytona.
Exactly. But guys, we are we're going 13 of 80 now. 50% fuel here, Jeremy. So we're probably looking at about 23 laps maybe on fuel. So kind of looking back through, everybody is kind of, they're kind of spread out a little bit. Well, not really spread out, but they're not really getting in too much of a hurry. Looking back here, down about where Andrew Schroeder is, we're going to be single file back Sanchez, Living Case, Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann, and Alex Giffen. As we see on this view, guys are just kind of jockeying for positions back up through the front.
Yeah, they're all of them are holding their own right now. So.
They see that Adam Kilday just gave Anthony English a pretty good shot. Now the 3 right on the bumper of the 20 of Zane Bailey. Getting that good run. That inside line right now, door to door with the 44 and the 3. Man. Dylan's saying something about, the Dana Osborne. And Zane
Yeah, I think-
Bailey out of shape, and
They got back on.
they both went down to the apron and got back on. What Dylan was talking about, Tri-State Speedway in Pensacola, Oklahoma. It's a dirt track. I don't know if Pensacola was ever paved.
I know. I sure don't know.
So I'm thinking Pensacola was has always been. Oh yeah, well, I've seen that too. But I think Pencola's always been a dirt track. Now I believe Thunderbird Speedway in Muskogee was an asphalt track at one time, because I remember as a kid, Jeremy, my dad taking us there. They used to have the semi-truck races there.
Oh wow, that would be fun to watch.
Oh, it was always fun. Of course, the historic Thunderbird is still in action. It is a big half-mile dirt track. If you're ever in Muskogee, Oklahoma, and they've got a race coming up, guys, it is an experience that you'll never forget, especially on the big half-mile dirt deal cars. That's where I kind of cut my teeth, Jeremy, at driving my own dirt track car.
Wow. I've only been to a couple of races here locally. That was at Crawford County Speedway years ago, back when I was in high school.
Yeah,
I've never been to Tri-State, so.
Yeah, Crawford County is a tough little dirt track,
Yeah.
but it's a flat dirt. There's not much banking there at Crawford County.
I do know a couple of NASCAR, former NASCAR racers. I know Rusty Wallace used to drive at Tri-State. I don't remember the other one.
Well, Rusty Wallace has been, I think he's been to Outlaw. They're south of Muskogee, too. But also Kevin Harvick, I believe, has been to Outlaw as well.
Let's see here.
Lap 18, guys, in the books. And we have been out here for 15 laps. So, like I said, I'm not exactly 100% sure on their fuel. I know they're at 50%, so I'm guessing somewhere around the 22, 23 maybe range on a fuel, depending on whether or not how much they can save. Oh, Mark Martin. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mark Martin was at Outlaw.
Yeah, so was Dick Trickle and Larry Phillips as well. I just looked it up.
At Outlaw?
No, at Tri-State.
Oh, at Tri-State. Okay.
Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin also raced at Tri-State as well. So.
Oh, wow. A little bit of history for you guys. We're looking back to the field back here about that 34 of Ty Dahlman, and we're kind of single file with Sean Wilder, Russ Hancock, David Overstreet, Les Levy, Andy Brigante, Dusty Burkhart, Andrew Schroeder, Rick Sanchez. Of course, our sponsor tonight, the Yeti Coolers 250. Here is the number 4 of Rick C. Brands Limit. He's Martin Man, Alex Gibbon. Well, Jeremy, I had a pretty good truck race Friday night. I ran with a group called the Old Farts League, and yeah, I know. Shut up.
No, that fits you pretty good.
It does. It absolutely does.
I just had to.
But no, we had 16 trucks. I started dead last because, you know, I haven't really run a whole lot, and I know guys are running for points. Started 16th. We were at Auto Club, which has really not been one of my better tracks, Jeremy, but man, I ran up towards the front and got up there running P3 battling guy from P2 for a while, and man, I just ended up burning my tires up and fell back to P7, and that's where I finished for the night. So
That's not too bad, I don't reckon.
no, still not too bad. Okay, Moose Pie, have a good night, and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Lap 21 in the books, Jeremy. Sean Stevens now your leader out front. 3 and 4, I believe, coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Yeah, somebody's under the wall in the back. I think it's going to be Lynn McNeese.
Lynn McNeese falling back to the back of the field. No caution, no.
Nope.
It looks like we are fixing to get ready for some green flag pit stop. I see a lot of guys getting down on that bottom line. Looking here at Yep, 19 laps of green flag run here, so
Zane Bailey's the only one who hadn't pitted.
so he is probably starting to get low on a fuel. On quick caution, everybody went down into pit road. He was the only one that stayed out. But right now, the 36 is Stephen Luttrell, the 53 of Dave Hunt on the outside. These guys are going to be working together as they come around one more time. Going to see whether or not that they are going to take a fuel or take a pit stop. They come down the back stretch. We're going to keep an eye on that out here. And Lynn McNeese falling well off of the pace.
Oh, yeah. He got up under that wall.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look here, see if he's got any damage. Oh, he's got some damage on that right rear, definitely.
Stephen, here comes some drivers down pit road.
Yeah, I am seeing that now. Let me. Oh, I'm on the pace car.
Not a lot of them, but
Adam Kilday, one of them that's coming down pit road. Anthony English, Zane Bailey, Rick Sanchez, Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, and Lynn McNeese.
Oh, now we got a wreck.
Uh-oh. That is the 69 of Dusty Burkhart.
Yep.
And looks like the 13 of Andy Brigante getting involved in that. Why will
That's
this...
definitely going to pretty much put everybody down pit road.
Why is my replay button not working?
Uh,
Well, right there, we've seen a little bit of a checkup with the 13. Let's go to a chase view here. We're on the 69 of Dusty Burkhart.
He's got some back end damage.
Well, you see the checkup from the 48 gets the 13 gets hit by the 69 and the 99 of Alex Gippon into the back of Dusty, and then the 13 hard again into that outside wall nose first. Unfortunately, it looks like Andy Brigante may be done for the night. I am not sure. It looks like he's coming down pit road.
Good. Andy's got a fast repair left if he wants to use it.
Looks like he just used it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Well, right now, Sean Stevens, your leader. Dave Hunt in second. Paul Servant third. Dana Osborne fourth. Bubba Winningham rounding out your top five. Well, let's see if we're
gonna have some more coming down pit road.
Yeah, I want to try to get with our race sponsor here. I'm going to kind of see what he does. He is coming down pit road. We'll wait till he gets done with this pit stop, Jeremy. We'll bring Rick Seabrands up to the booth and visit with Rick a little bit. Don't want to interrupt these guys. I'm kind of like Joshua on that. I don't want to mess with these guys when they're on pit road because they got a lot of stuff to take care of, and
lots of buttons to push.
Yes. All right.
Rick Seabrands is in his box.
He is coming off a pit road now.
Yeah, he is.
So Rick C. Brands, why don't you bring you up to the booth, give you a quick shout out, buddy. Appreciate the race sponsor, the Yeti Coolers 250 here tonight. Brother, how are you doing out there tonight?
Oh, good. Glad to sponsor. Glad anytime I can support David O and Checker Flag Motorsports and Bubba and all those guys over here, we're going to take advantage of that, man. They do such a good job, so it feels great to get back, sponsor a race, and come out here and have some fun on a Sunday night.
Well, man, that Yeti Coolers, you're kind of hanging out in the back, just kind of playing it safe a little bit right now. You know, of course, you and Mark Mann run together quite a bit back there in the back, but we always see you guys making a late run to get up towards the front. Is that something you guys are planning on doing again tonight?
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not a part of the Championship 4 this season, so we're just kind of here to help out as much as we can, and we're not gonna be able to help any of our teammates by having a junked up race car and not being full power here. So we're just gonna try and take care of this Yeti Camaro and be there at the end, maybe in the last 20, 15 laps, something like that, and kind of see how it plays out. We got a green flag pit stop there. We really thought we might be sitting pretty good there, but I'm not really sure what happened to bring this caution out. But yeah, we'd like to see some green flag racing for sure.
Well, I know you guys run 50% fuel here. What are you guys getting on lap wise?
It looks like we're getting about 21 laps to a tank tonight, so it's still going to have 2 pit stops here tonight. It's just going to depend on who wants to, if you want a short pit, long pit, what kind of pit you want to do here to kind of get in your window. But, track position could be the name of the game here late, so you're kind of going to want to keep your fuel mileage in the back of your mind for sure.
All right. Well, Rick, good luck, buddy. Thanks again for sponsoring tonight's race. Always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend. Go enjoy yourself and have a good race.
Oh, you bet, man. Have a good broadcast up there.
All right, we heard from Rick C. Brands. Good guy to talk to. Awesome dude. I've raced with a lot of these guys, Jeremy, before, and just a really good group of guys.
Yeah, they are. I've helped you a couple of times this season. I don't know if we did we broadcast CFM for their season 1. Or do you remember?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. I did not remember.
We started when I started broadcasting at NSRA, and then after like the second race is when they switched over to the CFM, the Checker Flag Motorsports, and called the rest of the season 1 for them, and then been here with them the whole season of season 2. So.
Maybe around the time my brother went into the hospital with his heart attack. So. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember.
It was actually a little bit before then.
Oh, okay.
But season 2, I think, started a couple races, and then he had his heart attack, and then had to have the surgery. Well, guys, we are getting ready to go back green here as we get on our restart cam. These guys will be going, well, there goes the pace car, and where is my flag stand? Chevy Land green flag back out once again. Here we go, lap 27 of 80. As they get on the loud pedals, Abe Bailey out in front, Paul Servat second, Sean Stevens third, Dana Osborne in fourth, Adam Kilday battling for fifth with the 36 of Stephen Luttrell. There's Mr. Mike Taldo Tally. Just got home. I know he had to work. We're 3 wide. That pushed Dana Osborne to the outside. He is falling back because he has no help. 3 wide. I believe he will drop it down in behind that 5 of Rick Sanchez. He's going to get a little bit of help to get back up there from the 343 of Russ Hancock. But Zane Bailey, though, out front, has led several laps already. But here comes the hard chargers. That's Adam Kilday on the outside. Leading that outside line right now. Oh, looks like Doug Johnson doing a little bit of... Well, you guys better be glad we're live, because I got some few choice words for both of y'all.
Yes, the stuff you can't say over the broadcast.
That's exactly right. We got to keep a PG-13 here, folks. Well, Zane Bailey getting a good run there and pushed by the 27 down on the inside line to 36 of Stephen Luttrell right there with them. It looks like that is the 62 of Les Levy down on the inside as well. That's Dana Osborne back to the outside once again, outside of Dave Hunt. That's Dave Hunt in the middle, the 91 of Sean Wilder. Now the 343 is looking to peek out there with the 8 of Dana Osborne. Are they going to stay out of there? Now we got the 46 of David Overstreet joining them on that outside line as well. If I can get to the right camera.
Yeah, they're getting a little dicey up there right now.
Yes, it is. Anthony English. Ooh. Osborne into the wall.
Yep, and they're getting a little swirly.
Yeah, that was a great save by the 34 of Mike Dahlman. Getting a little bit of door action going on there. Again, guys, I figured we were going to see some pretty aggressive moves. We look back here, David Overstreet, Alex Giffen. It looked like they were going to get down into the 69 of Dusty Burkhart. Now, Dusty's slowing down a little bit. I don't know if he's got some. Can you look at Dusty's car? See if he's got. Looks like he might have some rear end damage still. But Sean Stevens has taken over the lead out front with Stephen Luttrell right there behind him. Outside of Zane Bailey, the 85 of Adam Kilday. Looking at the middle with Zane and Paul Servant. Trying to stay up to that high side. Zane Bailey with a very aggressive move from that second lane down to the bottom.
Dusty's got a little bit of rear end damage, but I'm not sure if that's affecting him or not. I can't really tell.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but Adam Kilday, Paul Servant getting a good move now. That's going to close the door. Zane Bailey catching up to the 3 of Paul Servant, going to give him a shot to stay out in front of Adam Kilday and Anthony English. We're side by side coming down the tri-oval, and we're looking at 3 wide as Dana Osborne looking for the outside. They run once again. And well, back to side-by-side 2 wide racing. Just, I don't know, it may be a little early to be trying to take it 3 wide right now. That's just my opinion.
It's, we're almost halfway through the race, but I've seen a couple 3 wides already. We may have another one here in a second.
Well, we got one going on right now as Dana Osborne is still looking to the outside.
Oh, somebody's into the wall. Somebody's in the wall. We're going to have a wreck.
That's David Overstreet. Let's see if it will take a look here.
I don't know if he just lost it, so what, but.
Yeah, my replay button on my SDK is not wanting to work. So let me go back up here because we're.
David Overstreet, he's got some major front right damage. His front right tire is not even turning.
We're going to get on a chase view here. This David Overstreet looks like he's kind of by himself. Oh, and look what I just did.
Yeah, his front right tire is not turning now, but he'll probably use a fast repair. Yep, he did.
As we're on David, he checks up, and I don't know, he may have had some connection issue because he just went straight up into the wall.
Yep.
And then gets tagged by the 13 of Andy Brigante. And that gets Andy loose, and him and Dusty Burkhart get collected together. But yeah,
I'd like to know what happened, but hope he didn't bust any of those Coors Light bottles in his car.
Well, let's hope he don't have any in there because
yeah, he might get a DWI.
He might. Well, let's go ahead and bring David O up here, and we'll just ask him real quick. David O, Did you have some mechanical issues? Something break on the car?
The screen froze again. So
Oh.
back again.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've been having a problem with the screen freezing randomly, so it froze again right there.
Yeah, I had that happen to me the other night, David O. So, I think it may be something to do with our racing because, I thought maybe I blinked out during the race. But, man, I hate to hear that. And unfortunately, had to use your fast repair, it looked like, fairly quickly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was junk, so just hope I didn't take nobody else out with me. So.
Well, good luck, brother. Sorry that you're having that issue, man. And, there's still a lot of race left.
Oh, yeah. We'll be good as long as I don't do it again.
All right. Well,
Yeah, really.
Good luck, David O.
Thanks.
Well, Jeremy, I did have that happen to me Friday night. I was, cruising really good there, and all of a sudden my screen froze, and man, I was running. I think I was running in like 5th place. Oh, the 99 just slammed into the back of Bubba Whittingham.
Not sure what that was about.
I don't either. I don't know. He may have been trying to catch up with the pack coming off of pit road.
Let's see here.
And then wham! Right into the back of,
Oh my goodness.
of Bubba Whittingham.
Yeah, not sure on that one.
Unfortunately, that's going to send Bubba back down to pit road.
Yep, it is. And I don't know if you want to get him up here, see what happened or what, but
Well, on that right there, I don't know if I'd want to, but
yeah, he's probably not happy right about now.
probably not because
But Dana Osborne just got black flagged, so
probably speeding on pits.
yep. Are you able to see the black flags on?
With
ATVO?
SDK, no, I cannot.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You use a totally different one. That's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting. And if I would have looked at my TV, I've got YouTube pulled up on my TV. I would have known that.
Yeah, unfortunately with SDK, it doesn't give me that option, and I've been trying to get with the Nerditude guys that built these overlays about that, if that's something that could be added or not. So
Yeah, you might want to add that. I don't know if do you have the option to bring up how many cautions?
no, I do not have a caution counter either.
Yeah, you might request that one as well. So
Yeah.
but on my end, I've got 3 cautions for 8 laps as of right now. So
Well, that's still not too bad. I mean, we still got, we're about almost halfway through, so lights on the pace car are out as we're coming down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4 here. We get ready to go back green. Adam Kilday out front. Paul Servant in second. Anthony English in a third. So there's 3 of your playoff drivers right there. Dave Hunt in 4th. Zane Bailey, Sean Wilder in 6th. Les Levy 7th. Rick Sanchez 8th. Russ Hancock 9th. Stephen Luttrell in 10th.
yeah, your other playoff driver, Dana Osborne, is sitting in 19th place as of right now.
Yep, so he's
and
going to...
We talked about before the race. He's going to have a good race and to catch up. But he's still got a lot of laps left. So
Oh, yeah, a lot of race
plenty of
left.
time.
Well, here we go. Chevyland green flag back out once again for the Yeti Coolers 250 here at Daytona under the lights. Jeremy, this is man, we're talking about championship outcome here.
Yeah. Tonight, where y'all at next week?
Next week we are
Talladega for the finale. Yep.
Yep, at Dega in the Gen 4 cars for the season finale.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're not gonna go down without a fight.
No, right now Adam Kilday got a good shot by the 3. Almost got Anthony a little bit, or Adam, I should say, a little bit loose as Anthony English, Dave Hunt are down on that bottom line with Sean Wilder. You see Dave Hunt right in the back of the 44. Got Anthony a little bit loose again. Got to ease into the bump draft of these cars. Of course, Anthony, I'm looking at the back of his car right there. Look at on that left rear bumper area.
Oh, we've got our first driver laps down, Alex Griffin. He's
Oh, we got one.
Somebody's yeah, we're going to have another accident. And it's going to be a big one.
Oh, what a save by Hancock. But unfortunately, Dana Osborne, I don't know if he got a piece of that or not. Sean Stevens might have got a piece of it. Doug Johnson got turned around, as well as Stephen Luttrell. So and finally, my replay button starts to work.
It was probably drunk off that Coors Light car.
Probably. Well, here we go. We're kind of watching this as the 84 of Lynn McNeese running up, hits Stephen Luttrell. That gets Stephen down into the 343 of Russ Hancock. And then the 38 of Doug Johnson, nowhere for Doug to go. And he gets right into the back of there. And then the 34, that's Ty Dahlman, into the back of the 38. And then it was just a chain reaction. David O getting a piece of it. Dusty Burkhart getting turned there by the 8 of Dana Osborne.
36 took a beating.
Stephen Luttrell, yeah, he took a pretty hard shot there. The 343, though, of Russ Hancock, you guys watch this because he goes down into the apron. And I do not know how he kept it off of that wall. But, man, how close.
Oh, yeah, he just about slammed into that little corner there.
Oh, I think he's going to need a new racing suit there after that.
Yeah, probably so.
I know I would.
Just imagine if you were driving and using VR.
Oh Lord, no.
I'd be motion sick.
No, wouldn't happen.
We're halfway through.
I tried to use VR one time, and yeah, I won't never try it again. It was brutal. Well, I want to get Russ Hancock up here in just a second. I want to find out if the pit crew got him a new racing suit here.
We made it halfway through the race. So.
All right, he is coming up a pit road. Let's bring him up. Make sure I get him out of the right rim. He is in 3. Okay, so let's bring Mr. Russ Hancock. Russ, buddy, did your pit crew bring you a new race suit out?
Oh, no, they just fixed the damage. I needed a new race suit to fix that mess I made in them.
I was fixing to say, as close as you were going full bore into that inside wall. Man, I don't know how you did that, but I figured you were going to have to change that race suit out after that one.
I was just driving straight, and all of a sudden I turned left. Somebody got into me and sent me down to the wall. I'm just glad I didn't hit that inside wall.
Yeah. Well, actually what happened was somebody got into the back of the 36. I think it was Lynn McNeese. Kind of got into the back of the 36, was sitting him down into you and forced you down there. Now, it didn't look like he had a whole lot of damage, though.
No, I didn't. I didn't have but like 6 seconds of damage, so it wasn't terrible.
Not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, brother.
Yes, sir. It could have been a whole lot worse.
Well, good luck, Russ. Before we let you go, man, how's the car and stuff feeling to you out there tonight? Because the air temperature and track temperature is kind of low.
I'm enjoying driving this car tonight. It's handling fine for me.
All right. Well, brother, good luck, man. A lot of race still left, about halfway through here. Good luck, and hopefully we'll catch up with you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We got some more drivers coming down.
Oh, I just moved Jeremy to the wrong channel. Oh, that was a good one. Russ, we'll get you back down there. Hang tight, buddy.
All right, I appreciate it.
I thought I was highlighted on Russ there, Jeremy, and I sent you down to race room 3.
Oh, I was wondering what I was hearing.
Oh man.
I guess nobody out there that's watching heard me when I said some drivers were coming down pit road. So race 3 heard me.
Yeah, well, I think we heard you right at that point. But that Mark Mann, Dana Osborne, and Alex Gippen were the 3 drivers coming down pit road. But yeah, I was trying to move Russ down to race room 3. And I don't know if my mouse moved at the wrong time or what, but it sent you down there instead. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break, step aside, but we will be right back. All right, folks, we are back as we come down to the tri-oval.
Alex Griffin got a lap back, so he's only 1 lap down now. And there goes the pace car.
Yeah, and my laps aren't up there. I need to put those up. I can see that. The Chevy Lane green flag out once again, folks, on the loud pedal. These guys are rolling halfway through the race. Jeremy and Anthony English still out to the front, but Adam Kilday right there as well as Lawson Vaughn. That is your top 3 drivers of the playoff.
Yeah, top 3 drivers. We are the ones that are the top 3 is according to out there, but they're switching back and forth between Paul and Dave.
Yeah, it's just that draft, man. It just back and forth. They're battling it out. Everett Baker out there finally tuning in. Glad to have you, Everett. Good you could join us. Guys, we got 19 viewers, only 5 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for us. Also, again, if you're new to Maxspeed TV, be sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell icon. Let you know every time we do go live. Now, we will be live, or I should say I will be live tomorrow night for the OP Premier Series. Rounding down that regular season as well.
Pull up that schedule on my end and take a look at it because I don't remember how far ahead y'all are in. Yeah, you're going to be at iRacing Super Speedway tomorrow night for 84 laps. Yeah, you're maybe a little bit more than halfway through. You got. Counting tomorrow night, you got 2 more races before the round of 16 starts on August the 18th.
Yep, so we are rounding that one down. Of course, Monday night is more geared towards the team side of racing. We have several different teams that run together, and the way they pick those is they kind of have their set guys that they want, but they also hold kind of a draft for the guys that don't necessarily have a team but want to run and get invited. Now, Monday night is an invite only. So you have to have had to run, one of the feeder leagues. As we go 3 wide back here, Mark Mann, Andy Brigante, David Overstreet on back here right now. 3 wide, that's David Overstreet, Andy Brigante in the middle, and the 4 of Rick Seabrand's on the bottom.
Having a race draft, that's actually pretty interesting. So the race draft that OP does for the Thursday night series, I think that sounds pretty interesting how they do that.
Well, Thursday night don't have a draft. Monday night.
Oh, it's Monday.
Yeah, so Monday are... they have guys that they want on their teams that get picked fairly early. Of course, if you're a returning driver, but in order to qualify for Monday, like I was saying, you have to be have bid in one of the feeder leagues. So Saturday night, Wednesday night. They would like for you to start on Saturday night and then work your way up once you kind of get a feel for what they do. As Dana Osborne up into the wall again.
Everybody's backing off, but we're still going to have a wreck.
We are. That's David Overstreet getting turned again, and Dusty Burkhart getting caught up in that as well.
They all tried to save it.
Yeah, it don't look like there's a whole lot of damage done, though, Jeremy. Nothing really. The only one that might have damage would be Dana Osborne, unless he just, flat walled it. You know what I mean? Just a pancake.
Yeah, I'll go find out and see. I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, so maybe he just got up into the scrape of the wall. That's going to bring out our 5th caution of the night here, Jeremy.
Yep, caution number 5.
Everett, these are the Xfinity cars here tonight. Now, they will be running the next gens next season for the CFM guys. They will have that car on the schedule. Of course, they're giving the Xfinities next season a break and replace the Xfinities with the next gens. But they still are going to be running the trucks and the... Oh, Bubba Winningham into the back of the 62 of Les Levy.
We had a caution in the middle of a caution.
Yeah, Bubba, right. I mean, he's already... You can see the hood is up on Bubba's car.
I'm going to see if they extend this caution.
I don't know if they will or not, but Bubba's got a lot of damage to that Chevy Land 6 Chevy Camaro.
Oh, he sure does. He's definitely going to have to come back down pit road on that. Yeah, his hood's about to fly off.
Well, this is not the first time that we've seen something like this happen. And like I said, he got into the back of the 62. It's just about the whole field goes down to pit road except for Alex Gippen, who decided to stay out.
Alex is back on lead lap now.
Yes, he is.
So we have no drivers laps down as of right now. So.
Bubba Winningham, it looked like maybe he had to use a fast repair. Les Levy had a lot of damage from that impact from Bubba. Of course, those guys run together, so I don't think it wasn't anything intentional. I think Bubba might have just forgot where he was at.
Yeah, Andy Bergante has used his second and final fast repair. I don't know if that was this time or if it was on the last caution. I'm not quite sure, but he has none left.
Yeah, I believe they run 2 fast repairs, and we will have 2 GWC attempts here tonight. If it comes down to it, as lap 48 of 80 is in the books, we're going to go ahead and step aside once again. Hear from our green flag sponsor, Chevy Land at Shreveport, Louisiana. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back.
Sizzling summer savings are yours for the taking at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Save now before the price adjustments kick in. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on select new Silverado models or incredible 0% financing on select new Chevrolet vehicles. And the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months, no charge scheduled maintenance. Get the best deals at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Your Silverado headquarters. Online at Chevyland.com.
Well, we stayed muted for a reason. Me and Jeremy was talking about something, but we are fixing to go back green here as they come out of turns 1 and 2, hit the back stretch. Jeremy is actually over on Chevyland.com right now looking at some of their inventory. Jeremy, what are you seeing over there, bud?
I'm seeing used cars, and they got brand new ones as well. They're some pretty good prices. If you ask me, I'd go there and take a look. I mean,
yeah. So if you guys get a chance to go visit Chevyland, and like I said, if you reach out to them and you're interested, just tell them Maxspeed TV sent you. And Bubba Winningham, like I said, he is he's just overall just a great dude. And of course, if everything goes the way that I want it to go, I may begin doing a purchase off of him myself, Jeremy.
Yeah, I might let you purchase me one as well.
Yeah, you better run that by the warden first, son. She may have something to say about that one.
No. I'll let you buy me a used one. I don't care.
Well, guys, the pace car will dive off down to pit road once again, lap 49 of 80. Hopefully we can get in and get a crank it up in here for a few minutes as a Chevyland green flag is back out waving once again. Here we go. Back racing on the loud pedal once again. Anthony English, Adam Kilday right now, 1-2. And Adam both battling out pretty good right now.
I noticed on the YouTube stream that flag guy, he really gets with it. He better be careful so he don't fall out of that.
I'm telling you, he beating that flag like it owes him money.
Yeah.
Do not want to be. Well, of course, he may be trying to cool these guys off a little bit too.
Oh man.
Well, guys, we got a 50 laps in. We're going to go ahead and step aside, get a little bit of crank it up going on tonight here, folks, right here on Maxspeed TV. Hang tight. We're going to take a break, get you guys a little bit of race track action here. We will return here in just a few laps. We are back at it. We were kind of catching that a little bit. Like a wreck. Mark Mann getting pushed down to pit road. Looked like maybe David David Overstreet getting a piece of that as well. But looked like the 85 of Adam Kilday got the majority of that damage. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, a lot of cars were involved in that one.
Yep, I want to take a look here. Where is my caution? Because my replay's not working.
That's going to be caution number 6.
Right there, we're on board with Adam Kilday. Looks like Andrew Schroeder.
Did Andrew just come up?
Well, no, it looked like it started back here with a bad push from Anthony English. You see Anthony kind of getting to the side of, or just off center of Adam. That sent Adam up to the high side, and how he saved it, because he was almost completely sideways. But you see him let off of it right there, was kind of up high. And then Andrew Schroeder gets down into the 3, gets him loose. Down into the 3 again. Oh, that just sent Andrew up right into the side of the 85 of Kilday.
Man.
And then Russ Hancock getting caught up in it as well. Dusty Burkhart, David. The 84, Lynn McNeese hard into the side of the 48 of Schroeder.
Oh, that 84, he's driving a Western Auto. I ain't heard that in a while. We used to have a Western Auto down here in downtown Mulberry. They closed it years ago.
Yeah, they used to be a big kind of like Radio Shack used to be. Everett Baker says, send me a turbocharged Chevy Cobalt SS. Man, do they even make that car anymore?
I have no idea. I mean, I guess if you want to, custom order, they might, but I have no idea.
They probably have to get one used and.
Yeah.
Well, again, guys, if you do see, if you are here, you do see that pinned message or pinned link at the top of the YouTube chat. We've added that tonight because next season for CFM, they're actually opening up sponsors to even our viewers. So if you're interested in sponsoring a race, or if you have a business that you want to get put out there, reach out to them or myself. We'll get you in contact with David Overstreet or Bubba Winningham. And, we're opening it up to our viewers to sponsor a race as well. So click on that link. That is the link to their Facebook page. And you can reach out to them about sponsoring a race next season because they're still looking for sponsors to take care of a few of the races next season, Jeremy.
Yeah. I think OP Saturday Nights does the same thing as well. Do they still do that?
I don't know if they've been doing for the viewers that are not, but mostly the drivers usually have something. They'll usually sponsor the races.
Okay, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Jeremy, get me a caution count. I believe that was caution 6.
It's caution number 6 for 15 laps as of right now. 27 lead changes so far, of course, 25 laps to go.
So we are winding it down for race 2 of the final 4. Looking at your top 4 drivers here. Anthony English currently in 2nd. Paul Servant in 3rd. Dana Osborne back to 10th. And
Adam Kilday in 11th.
Adam Kilday is back in 11th.
Earlier, Dana Osborne was in the backfield. Now he's sitting in the top 7 right now.
I got Dana Osborne in 9th.
The 9th now, yeah, it changed.
Again, I do appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Thank you guys for joining us here at Maxspeed TV for this championship of 4, the final 4 racing. Now we have tonight, and then one more race next week will be the championship race. Of course, the way that they're doing it this year, it's not whether you win the race or not, but points matter for these last 3 races, and it's going to be a points champion. So got to have good nights, good finishes for these last 3 races of the season. Of course, Anthony won it last week, so we'll see what happens tonight. So the pace car does dive off down to pit road once again. The Chevyland green flag back in the air and waving. Here we go on the loud pedal. 24 laps to go. We get going here for the final push. Now they're going to have...
Maybe that flag man swatting flies.
You know what? He very well could, because they have been horrible in Oklahoma this year.
Yeah, I've been fighting a lot. I finally got a package of fly strips, so...
Well, I got some stuff from the feed store down here that they use for like horse barns, dog kennels. We're 3 wide right now.
Oh my goodness!
Stephen Luttrell, that is Adam Gilday, and then Andrew Schroeder on that 3rd lane right now. As Andrew does bounce off the wall, but that 3rd lane is really moving as Anthony English gets a little bit loose from a push from the 53. Ty Dahlman in a 34. Right now, your leader with Paul Savant right behind him.
Be careful up front right now.
Dave Hunt kind of sneaking up on that 2nd lane. But right now, those 3 cars on that 3rd line right now of Luttrell, Kilday, and Schroeder trying to make it something happen out there. With 23 to go, we are going to see some pretty aggressive moves fixing to start happening here pretty soon.
Yep. Yeah, we're probably somebody's blinking in and out. I don't know who that was. Yeah, it's we're winding down.
Todd Dahlman with a really good push from that 3 of Paul Swank. You see Anthony English trying to get a little bit of side draft on him right there as the 20 of Zane Bailey pushing it out to that 3rd lane now. So you got Zane Bailey. That goes the 36 of Stephen Luttrell and the 48 of Andrew Schroeder. Now the 80, I believe that was the 84 of Lynn McNeese looking to the outside. But we're down to 2 cars to that 3rd lane. Well, back to 3 cars to Schroeder. No, that is the 8 of Dana Osborne. Making his push back up towards the front. And I believe that car that's blinking out was a 38 of Doug Johnson.
Oh, okay, yep.
I've kind of seen it right there in the back. 3 wide for the lead right now. That's Ty Dahlman down to the bottom. Anthony English in the middle. Zane Bailey to the outside. Got the 36 on his bumper.
That makes me nervous right there. 3 wide, 3 rows deep.
The new Daytona is a lot easier to go 3 wide than old Daytona. Oh no, Ty Dahlman.
Down.
That's,
yeah. Oh yeah,
that's Ty Dahlman dropping down to the apron.
That's gonna put Zane Bailey out in the lead.
Yes, it is. Zane Bailey dropping it down to the inside with Anthony English and there's Dave Hunt in the middle, leading that 2nd line. Dave Hunt getting a great push by the 85 of Adam Kilday. Both of them dropping down to the inside in front of Bailey. Now you got the 5 of Rick Sanchez leading that middle line with Andrew Schroeder. Dana Osborne dropping it down, leaving Stephen Luttrell out there by himself. Maybe losing some spots.
I wonder what happened to Ty. He dropped all the way back to 23rd. Last place.
Might have just not liking what he was feeling up there. There is no telling. But we are side by side racing once again as Rick Sanchez getting out to the front in front of the 50. Dave Hunt got 20 to go. We'll be 19 to go at the line here. Oh, here we go. We're gonna last set of pit stops. That's Rick Sanchez bringing that group down with Anthony English, Adam Kilday, Les Levy, and David Overstreet. That's going to put Dana Osborne battling it out with Andrew Schroeder right now for the lead. Andrew going down on the inside. Dana Osborne outside with the 84 Lynn McNeese, the 20 of Zane Bailey. Andrew Schroeder down on the inside with the 53 of Dave Hunt. Now Dana Osborne dropping it down to the inside in front of Schroeder. Stephen Luttrell trying to catch up with the Zane and Lynn. Go see if these guys come down pit road now. Yes, they are. Andrew Schroeder leading this group down pit road. Well, that is a Schroeder, Osborne, Hancock, Servant, Wilder, and a Giffen. McNeese going to drop it down to the inside. Stephen Luttrell looking to drop it down, but Dave Hunt closed that door on him. Now he's going to get in line on that bottom line, getting ready for their last set of pit stops. But we got to look at this group right here, though. Rick Sanchez, Anthony English, Adam Kilday, Les Levy, David Overstreet trying to get back into that draft. But Lynn McNeese is your leader right now. Zane Bailey second, Dave Hunt in third, Stephen Luttrell fourth, Bubba Winningham in fifth. Now here comes that group.
More. Yep, here come the rest of them.
The rest of them are coming in, led by Zane Bailey. Got to get it shut down. Ty Dahlman is back here by himself, though, with no help. But here comes Rick Sanchez, and this group right here already up to speed, 195 mile an hour.
You know, let my ATV soccer through.
Ty Dahlman,
he's the only one that hadn't pitted.
Yep, and he may have to unless he was able to. I don't know if he was able to save enough fuel, but here comes Lynn McNeese, Zane Bailey, Rick Seabrands, Dave Hunt, Stephen Luttrell, and Mark Mann, Dusty Burkhardt, Bubba Winningham, Sean Stevens coming off of pit road. But this group here already up to speed. Sanchez leading this group of four cars of Anthony English, Adam Kilday, and Les Levy. They're going to go up to the high side and get around the slower traffic coming off of pit road. That's going to keep, well, Ty Dahlman, though, he is out front by himself. But that second group is gaining time on him fairly quickly.
I think Ty has enough fuel to make it. We got 16 to go. He's been out there 16. That'll put him at 32 laps, and I don't think
he
won't have enough.
He won't have enough.
He's going to have to come down.
Sanchez down on the bottom, kind of got left down there by himself as Adam Kilday and Anthony English go to that second lane with Lynn McNeese. But Paul Servant, Dana Osborne working together, getting a good run on that third line. Now it's going to get a little bit tricky because Ty Dahlman leading another lap, staying out once again. Got about an 11-second lead and closing on this group here. We're three wide right here with this group. Anthony English in the middle, Rick Sanchez at the bottom, the three of Paul Servant, and the 8 of Dana Osborne out on that third lane. Not enough cars. Go ahead, Jerry.
They're gaining on Ty really, really quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ty's got some bad tires or what, but yeah, they're under 10 seconds now.
Well, Ty's by himself, so he has no draft help. They're about 8.5 seconds behind him and closing quickly.
Yeah, they are catching up to him quick.
Well, Anthony English dropping down to that inside line with Rick Sanchez. Leaves Adam Kilday, Lynn McNeese, Rick Seabrands, Dana Osborne, Russ Hancock, and Sean Wilder. Now three of Paul Servant trying to get a little bit of side draft, but he is going to get back in line here. Dana Osborne goes to the outside once again with 36 of Stephen Luttrell, and then Dana drops it down to Russ Hancock. Well, that leaves Stephen out there by himself with the 91 to his inside, and then we're three wide right there. Ty Dahlman is still going out there by himself.
They're down to 5 seconds.
Just
behind him.
I'm watching him here to see Is he going to come down pit road? He is not. He's
Wow.
going to stay out again.
Well, we're going to have a wreck in this group anyway.
Oh, that's Rick Seabrands getting involved in that. Mark Mann getting pushed down pit road. Dana Osborne, Alex Giffen getting pushed down pit road as well. Let's take a look here. As we see Dana Osborne there up into the wall. As a 343 gets into the back end of him, that sends Dana down into the 4 of Seabrands. And then hard into the wall again. And then, well, the third 343 of Russ Hancock. Right back into the back of the 8 of Dana Osborne. Of course, that sends the 04 of Mark Mann down to pit road. The 99 of Alex Giffen. And then Bubba Winningham coming in and hit Dana on that left front quarter fender, and that just spins him around again, and Bubba down into the grass.
Everett Baker says he thinks that's what Ty Dahlman was waiting for as a caution.
It very well could have been.
Oh, that makes sense. Let's see if he comes down pit road.
We're back up on the front with him right now with 12 to go. It looks like his tires are still in pretty good shape as you see him kind of scrubbing that.
Yeah.
But Charles out there missed that, bro. We got to find somebody that can push. Well, he's got help around him with the 44, the 85, and the 3. And, of course, the 20 has not been, like I said, he's really surprised me this season, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's one of those newcomers who just comes out hot.
Yep, and he has, as we're looking at Ty Dahlman, he's probably going to come down pit road. Of course, these other guys just pitted, so they've got enough fuel to make it.
Yeah, here comes Ty.
And unfortunately for Ty, he's going to lose that good track position being out front, but his pit box is right here, so we'll see what
he led 10 laps, Stephen.
Not bad.
He started 21st. No.
Looks like he just got fuel as my wife brings me another cup of coffee. Thank you.
So that's caution number 7. 33 lead changes. Wow.
With 11 laps to go, folks, we're going to go ahead and step aside once again. Hear from our green flag sponsor, Chevyland. Down in Shreveport, Louisiana, Chevyland.com. We'll be right back.
Sizzling summer savings are yours for the taking at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Save now before the price adjustments kick in. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on select new Silverado models or incredible 0% financing on select new Chevrolet vehicles. And the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months, no charge scheduled maintenance. Get the best deals at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Your Silverado headquarters. Online at Chevyland.com.
Tell him you want. to go. So
All
we're gonna
right,
get
folks.
started. There's probably about 9 laps to go.
9 laps or be 10. Well, y'all be 9 at the line.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. Had to step away for just a second. Man, my wife has got some apple butter. She makes homemade apple butter. She's got some of it cooking.
Oh, wow.
And I walked out into the hallway, and man alive. I was like, you need to put some of them cinnamon apples in a bowl for me. Take to work tomorrow for a snack. She's like, oh, it's already mushed up as apple butter. I'm like, well,
Wow.
I could do some of that tomorrow, too.
Yeah, my mom likes apple butter, but I don't.
Oh, I love apple butter, and she also makes a blueberry butter and a peach butter.
Oh, yeah. Now those kind of do sound good.
Yeah.
Now, if she can make a blackberry, butter, that
She does.
That might, oh wow, I like blackberries.
Yeah, she makes blackberry jelly, makes some blackberry syrup.
Wow.
Anthony English.
I'm gonna come and live with y'all.
Anthony English, your leader. Rick Sanchez in second. Adam Kilday in a third. Paul Sawant fourth. Les Levy rounding out your top 5. And don't do this to me, iRacing. iRacing just froze up on me.
It sure did. It froze on the stream as well. So here we go. I can see it, but I can't move the cameras or anything.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
9 to go. I don't know if they can still hear me or not.
I think we're still live. Well, guys, hang tight. I'm going to have to restart my iRacing.
Hopefully you can get in quick. Okay, awesome. I'll do the best I can.
All right.
Yeah, Rick Sanchez is out front. I'm pretty sure they can see what you're doing.
I'm pretty sure they can, but in order for...
They get a behind-the-scenes view of how we get in there.
Yes, they do. And this is the first time it's done this to me, and yeah, I'm going to have to X completely out, folks. Give me just a second. That's the first time it's done this to me in a while. Come on, iRacing, come back up.
Still good to go. We got 8 to go, 7 to go when it comes back around.
iRacing is not coming back up for me.
Oh no. I think my brother had trouble with that the other night. Of course, he was having internet issues as well.
Well, I'm not having internet issues. It's just not.
Go to your task manager and close it out. See if it's open in task manager. Click on. Nope, it's not.
There it goes.
Okay, awesome.
Well, where are we at, Jeremy? Give me a heads up here.
Got 7 to go. They're coming on the tri-oval.
Now iRacing ain't responding.
Shoot. It'll be 6 to go here at the line.
All right, folks, we're 6 to go at the line. Jeremy's trying to do the best he can.
I'm trying. Yep, 6 to go now.
I'm trying to get loaded back in, as you guys can see. Jeremy, give us an idea who's in the lead. Where's everybody at?
Kilday in first, Les Levy second, Anthony English now in third, and now let's see here. Nope, we're gonna have an accident.
Oh,
we're gonna have a caution. Caution number 8 is about to come out, and there it goes. And that took quite a few drivers out. Of course, I can't do the replays, but yeah, we got caution. That could give you time to get back in.
Well, let's hope so, because I'll get my task manager back up. I do not want to have to restart, because then I'll have to redo the stream and everything.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you have time to do that anyway.
No.
Who's involved? A bunch of people were involved. I can't do the replay, so I can't go back and, of course, I could, but I don't want to mess up my ATVO.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go in. Okay, maybe it will. Let me launch this time.
Click on join. Yeah. Maybe it'll let you this time.
Nope.
Well.
Oh, I hate this.
Yep.
You guys are gonna hate to hear.
Mike, we're still live. Just to let you know, I'm just having
Yes, sir.
issues with iRacing.
The 84 of Len McNeese got into the side of the 62
Yeah, Mike, help me out, please.
of Les Levy in the front of the pack. And that in reaction going all the way back, it looks like Rick Sanchez gets into the wall. And he drops down to the front of 91.
That is Sean Wilder.
Wilder, yep. And I mean, that happened in the front of the pack. That's third, fourth place, and it's going all the way back. Trying to get a better view to see who else got collected. Oh, and they're still wrecking. They have the 4 of Seabrands. He gets into the wall hard. You're gonna have at least a dozen people that got caught up in this one.
Yeah, there was a bunch.
Well, hopefully it will let me in to the server this time.
Yeah, hopefully Folks, you're getting a behind-the-scenes look at how we get into the iRacing. Of course, not what Steven wanted.
When you guys get back, it's going to be an official GWC.
Okay. Well, I said I can still view. Steven, he's having problems getting to the server.
Failed to create the game process access denied.
You're going to have to restart, but you don't have time.
I don't have time.
I'll tell you what, Steven. Let's see if we can do this. I've never tried this before. I'm gonna see if I can go. See if I can share my screen. And maybe would you be able to put my shared screen through Discord on OBS? Let them finish this out.
Well, yeah, because I could probably share it.
Okay, there we go. If it'll let you, I'll go down here to TV1 and change that. That's the only thing I can do right now. The only thing I know how to do.
Well, let me.
His car lights are still on, so.
I'm gonna try it one more time. If not, we'll do it this way.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you got J&K lift services on your.
Oh yeah, I can.
Can you turn that off?
Yep, I'll turn it off.
But unfortunately, my SDK will not update without me being in the session.
Right.
So we're going to try this one more time, folks. If this don't work, then I'll share Jeremy's screen. Well, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to pop this out. Where is that? Pop out.
Not be able to do something else here. Let me try this. Let me. No, it's not gonna let me move it. Yeah, there we go. Turn your SDK off.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do.
Oh. We'll just finish it this way if we can.
Well, folks, we're doing this a little bit different way than we normally do here on Maxspeed TV as I try to get back in to the league. Hopefully it will work this time.
Pace car's off. Mike, you still out there?
Green
Yes,
flag
sir.
back
All
out,
right, here we
folks.
go.
Chevyland, green flag. Here we go. Oh, that's loud, Jeremy.
I know it is. I know it is.
Right now, Adam Kilday, your leader. Anthony English to the outside. GWC attempt number 1. Trying to see if it will launch. It might actually let me launch now. Lim McNeese there. Nope.
We're going to have another wreck.
Another wreck.
Yeah, we're going to have another wreck.
That's going to bring out another caution, guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to do it this way. Again, I do apologize. If everybody can see it. Jeremy, do a control F12 for me real quick. And on the mic gain right there, turn that down just a little bit.
Mic gain, okay.
There we go.
Awesome.
GWC attempt number 2. Pull your kind of pull your timing screen over there.
Okay. Yep. Let's see here.
Just on the right side there, like he had it a while ago. There we go. Adam Kilday, right now your leader. Anthony English in second. Paul Servant third. Dave Hunt in the fourth. Dusty Burkhart rounding out your top 5. Sean Stevens, Bubba Winningham, Schroeder, Ty Dahlman, Rick Sanchez, your top 10. Well, sometimes, folks, you got to do what you got to do, and unfortunately, I haven't had this happen in a while, guys. I don't know why, but iRacing just decided I'm done playing.
Well, I'm glad this worked. And yep, Netspeed, I had to get creative. So,
Hey, we got to do what we got to do, and as we get ready.
I apologize for popping that overlay up. It showed the wrong lead, but of course I didn't know this was going to happen. So.
Go ahead and hit stop on your session status and your top bar as well. There we go.
There you go. Listen, it did pop up that other league, but I can't help it.
Yeah, it is what it is. As long as we catch this race, I don't think these guys will mind. Jeremy, when we just do the interviews, though, I'll have you go to a chase view and get on the top 3. You can mute your mic if you want to, because I know you don't like to do the interviews, but kind of need you here to well, for visual purposes only.
Yeah, I can definitely bring up that driver bar too when we get to that point.
Absolutely, that would be great. Do the third, second, and the winner, top and bottom winner. Oh well, guys. Again, we've got to be creative sometimes. I do apologize about the technical difficulties. Not much that I could really do about it, other than well,
Tried to help you.
Yeah, I'm glad you were here, because if not, stream would have been over.
Yep, that would have been it.
Mike, how you been doing, buddy? How was work today?
Oh man, it was hot. It
Probably
was
don't want
a
to talk
hot
about
day.
it.
No, work was it was a hot day, but we're finally home. I got to catch the end of it. I saw you were having a little problems. I said, you know what, I'm gonna join into the race real quick and see what I could do to just help out a little bit, because I feel bad.
Yeah.
We understand, but I do appreciate you coming in here and helping me while he was trying to get all that to work.
Yeah, that last wreck, it was actually Paul Servant. He got loose.
Ooh.
Trying to push the 44 and actually got into the 84, and that kind of sent the 46 down to the bottom. A couple other cars got caught up in there, but just to catch everyone up to a little bit of speed.
William Luttrell says Jeremy's a pretty important person now, huh? A pretty important fella right now. Yes, he is. You know, of course, you know, I'm glad to have these guys, you know, here. Sometimes we gotta have a little bit of help, and fortunately enough, Jeremy was here, and you know, Mike probably felt bad, like Steven's having a hard time, so we would just make his presence known.
Folks, when I talk about I'm in the chopper view, you're looking at the chopper view right now. This is how I watch the race when I'm up in the broadcast booth. That way I can pretty much see everybody.
Well, and
Steven, if you want me to change views, let me know.
which camera pack are you running?
I've got TV1, TV2, TV3.
Okay.
I just got default, I think.
We'll be all right here. Give me a TV3 real quick.
Okay. I have to go back up front.
Yeah, let's go back up to the front. As we see Adam Kilday down on the inside line, Anthony English to his outside, and Paul Servant there in third place on the inside with Dusty Burkhart to his outside. Dana Osborne dropping back to 14th right now, our fourth playoff driver. But the top three, though, you know, Servant, English, and Kilday all battling out. The pace car dives off down to pit road. Chevy Land green flag out. Coming out once again.
You want me to go back to chopper view or?
Nope, stay right here. There's a Chevy Land green flag back out. Here we go on the loud pedal. Anthony English to the outside, getting a pretty good start there with the 69 to Dusty Burkhart. Trying to push him out to the front. Go ahead and stop the top three. There we go. Kilday, though, getting a good run to the inside with Paul Servant. You see Anthony kind of dropping down, getting a little door draft, but Adam Kilday looking to go to the outside, trying to get Anthony pulled back up to the front. But here we go. We are side by side. Get on Kilday's car for me, Jeremy.
Okay.
I want to stay up close to the front as possible because it's kind of falling back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how many laps are left.
Should be 2 laps to go. Should be white flag this time by, folks. Go ahead and pull up your status. Yep, one to go.
There we go.
This is it. So no matter what, whatever happens now, folks, is going to happen. As Kilday down on the inside with Servant. Anthony English on the second lane. Got Dusty Burkhart. Dana Osborne peeking to the outside with the 20 of Zane Bailey. Oh, Dusty Burkhart into the door of the 8 of Dana Osborne. Got Dana a little out of sort, but we're down the backstretch 3 wide for the lead. Adam Kilday at the bottom. Paul Servant as well. Right now, Paul Servant, Adam Kilday, and Sean Stevens, your top three. They're wrecking behind them, but oh, Anthony English involved.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's going to end it right there. Adam Kilday, Sean Stevens, Paul Servant, your top three. While these guys are getting their cool down lap, yeah, you can go ahead and pull that to the side. Give me just a second. We'll get our top three up here for the post-race interview. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back. Well, guys, I kind of had to talk to our top three. We're going to get caught up with these guys while for just a second here. We're not going to keep them very long, but Paul Servant is going to be your P3. We'll get him up to the booth. Paul, you got Steve, Mike, and Jeremy up here, buddy. Man, what a wild finish for you guys tonight. Of course, I was talking to you guys just a second ago about my technical difficulties, but we've still got you guys live right now on YouTube. Man, let's talk a little bit about the race. Kind of got a little bit hairy there at the end, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I saved that. I don't know if you guys seen that. If you were lost when that happened, we wrecked, and my front end went into the wall, and somebody bumped me straight back again. And I ended up saving it and kept on going and got my third position back and was able to finish third. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
Well, it's definitely going to be a good point stop for you, and unfortunately, we didn't catch that that save because I was trying to get logged back into the session and it wouldn't let me. So it just kept saying error on me. So I don't know what was going on with my iRacing on my side. I may have to, hopefully I don't have to do an uninstall, reinstall, but we'll see. But, you know, of course, big points not for you. You were right there anyway in the top three of the points. Dana needed a real good night, and I'm not quite sure where he finished at this point, but, you know, you were up there pretty much all night and, you know, had a couple little incidents. Let's talk about the overall race. How did it feel to you out there tonight?
Well, it felt rough. I mean, I was getting pushed in bad spots. I was getting pushed in the entries of turns and in the middle, you know, at the start-finish line in the tri-oval. I mean, those are bad spots to be pushed and, like, hit hard that the back end was, you know, coming out from under me. So, I mean, this race could have been really bad all night long.
Well, we still got one more week here to go. So, I mean, again, good points not for you. That's going to keep you close to Anthony and Adam. So it's really going to still anybody's ball game going into next week.
Yeah, well, I was, 12, 13 points behind Anthony, and Adam was 8 points behind. I think Adam's taking the top spot here, and I might fall into second. Maybe not, but I mean, it bunched the points all right back up. So the next race is going to be pretty good, pretty tight on the points.
Well, we got Dagan next week in the Gen 4 cars. So what are you expecting for next week, buddy?
Well, if it's anything like tonight's race, you know, pretty much the same. I mean, you know, guys are anxious. They're trying to win a championship. So, I mean, some have more help than others. You know, it's teams are important. You know, so yeah, you know, everything's got to click. And Anthony and his team's been clicking really great all season. So, you know, he's in the spot where he's supposed to be.
All right. Well, man, awesome job tonight. Congratulations on your P3. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you wanted before you go celebrate?
Well, I want to thank you guys, Buttkicker, Davo for the league, you know, the competitors, you know, other than tonight's cluster, you know, the next word. You know, yeah, you know, thanks to all you guys and everybody that shows up you know, this could have been a small group of guys racing when it comes to the end of the season. You know, you usually lose a lot of guys. So the fact that there's always 20 plus these last few races, you know, hats off to them for showing up.
All right, Paul. Well, congratulations, bud. Go celebrate. We will catch you for the final race next week.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll send him down to another room. Well, that's going to bring us to RP2 tonight. I believe it's a 27 of Sean Stevens. We'll bring him up to the booth. Sean, man, I do apologize. I had some technical difficulties. We kind of went off the air live anyway. YouTube was still going, so we still had Jeremy and Mike kind of talking us through, but kind of caught the end of the race there. Big wreck behind you guys coming out for that last lap. Did you feel you was in a pretty good spot where you was at the time, or was you a little bit worried there, bud?
Oh, I was a little bit worried. You know, I was behind Paul, and then Paul moved up to the outside, but I wasn't clear of Anthony yet, or I would have with him. So I stayed down low, and then Adam come down and block, and so I gave him a little shove, and finished second. So that's a good night.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the overall race. You know, you started in fourth, just gained a couple of spots in the P2. Overall, how'd you feel the race went tonight?
Race wasn't bad. I started up front and stayed up there. Mid-race, I started having computer problems, so I dropped to the back and stayed back there and just try to dodge everything and work my way up. But it was a decent overall race.
Well, you know, you wasn't in the Final Four, but it's good to, you know, even now to jump back up and get on a podium for the finish of this race here. Now we got Talladega next week in the Gen 4 cars. What are you expecting a little bit from that race?
Oh, it's going to be a dog fight there with the top four. You know, just vying for the top spot there to get that trophy. And it's you know, every week's going to be a dog fight, but you know, end of the season, Final Four, it's going to be a dog fight.
Well, awesome job, Sean. Man, it's like I told David O and Bubba earlier, it's been a great season for you guys here at CFM, and it's been a blast to be able to bring the action, even though we had some technical difficulties. But you guys, you know, handle yourselves professionally and do a great job out there, buddy. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to you, Sean. Any final thought, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yes, Steve, give you and Mike there a shout out for broadcasting and keeping us up to date. And shout out to my wife for letting me do this 2-3 nights a week. And then give a shout out to Adam for the win tonight.
All right, brother. We'll go celebrate, Sean. Awesome job. We will catch you, sir, next week.
All right, thanks.
All right, we'll put him down there. Well, that's going to bring us to our winner tonight as Jeremy gets on our winner, the 85 of Adam Kilday. Adam, buddy, man, I'm going to tell you, just like I told the other guys, iRacing decided to, take a dump on me, and I kind of lost a little bit of the coverage there. But right now, thankfully, Jeremy was up here with me. I'm actually sharing his stream on Discord to our fans out there in YouTube. But we caught that finish. You know, you guys was all battling hard right there at the end. A big wreck behind you. Got Anthony English caught up in it. Man, what was you seeing? What was you feeling?
Shoot. At the end, I was freaking trying to decide where I wanted to start at, first and foremost. If I wanted to start in front of Paul or if I wanted to start in front of Burkhart. I think he was starting second car, second row, but I don't know. I chose the bottom lane just because I feel like it drives better, especially with this car here at Daytona. And I was hoping, you know, for the best pushes I could get from Paul. I knew Paul had a little bit of damage, but I was also trying to manage it so he wouldn't push me too far out ahead to where he would double clear and then I would have to block him, which ended up being the case coming out of 4 on the final lap. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I was in a position on the final lap to just where I had to stay in front of him. If I moved up maybe to try to maybe save a teammate, he probably surges back out in front with the push from Sean Stevens behind him, and he maybe comes out with the win right there. But I don't know, different scenarios that could have played out, but I knew I was ready for it when I saw we were way the freak out ahead coming out of turn 4, and I kind of waited for him to move up, but I guess, you know, with his damage, he wasn't really able to get the momentum to really get to my right side, and then I was just watching for the undercut, see if he would turn left to try to get back below me. But we managed to pull it off, so we got in front of Stevens there, coming to the checkered flag line, and he gave us a good bump across the line. So yeah, I appreciate everyone that's helped or anyone that played a part in any push in this race and contributed some. So yeah, it's much appreciated.
Well, I got a message from David O. Who said the three drivers you guys are within 9 points of each other. That is you, English, and Servant going into the final race next week. Still anybody's ball game, man. Got to have a good showing, and again, you got to finish ahead of them other guys. It's not going to be easy because we're into Gen 4s at Talladega. What are you kind of expecting next week?
I mean, next week the race could probably end like how tonight ended. You know, it's I guess you get into maybe a big wreck on the final lap. Some of the playoff guys could get involved, and they could skip out on a bunch of points, and then the guy in first place in standings right now could get shuffled down to last and fourth next week, depending on how it goes. But it's like anything could happen at any time with these races for sure. And you know, it's kind of unfortunate, you know, when you're having a good run. I know Anthony he led most of the laps tonight and was up in the top two rows all night, and he was right there looking at a win too for possible back-to-back wins. But it's just, I guess we were 3 wide. I'm not sure, coming out of turn 4 on the final lap, but yeah, everything seemed to get super conglomerated, if you were to say. And yeah, wreck ensued, and yeah, unfortunately, my teammate, he finished 14th, but Paul ended up finishing 3rd, so that moved him up in the standings quite a bit, I bet. So yeah, it's a tough task for sure with this 3-race chase, but something new, something different, and yeah, we'll see what we do like freaking next season, if they're doing the same format or not. But yeah, it's been fun so far for sure.
Yeah, I think they are going to keep this format for next season as well. The schedule for season 3 is already out now. Before we get to your final thoughts, shout outs, and thanks, man. Just wanted to ask you real quick, when you're running 3 wide here in these Xfinity cars, do these things get, now I can't remember, I know on the shorter tracks there is some aero tightness when you start getting around other cars. What about tonight? Was you feeling any of that aero tightness in the 3 wide situations?
Being the second car, or like the pushing car in the middle, seemed okay with me. But yeah, the temperatures did get pretty out of hand, especially like in the 3rd lane. But for me, it's like trying to peek the car off to the left to get air is what works best in my scenario. But I tried it a few times to go off to the right to get air to keep it cool, but I think doing that, going off to the right side, kind of slows the car down in front of you a little bit, because you get off to the right and it like pulls air off of them in some weird way, and you end up losing momentum. But yeah, I find going to the left, all kind of like side drafting the lower line at the same time. The cool air is kind of works in my favor, but it's yeah, the temps is still a lot to deal with in this car. Definitely a bit, I would say it's like the same with the trucks,
right,
with the temperatures, but it's, yeah, they're both pretty hard to manage in a way.
Well, awesome job, Adam. You started right there in 3rd, you finished 1st. Great points night for you. Going into the final race, brother, good luck. I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
Yeah, I want to shout out everyone I ran with in the Discord tonight. I was Rick Sanchez, Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, and Anthony English. So I want to shout out to probably Sanchez at one point in the race. I was trying to lobby my way back up towards the front after the one incident I was in, and he made a good hole for me to get down in, and that pretty much saved my race right there. So thanks to Sanchez for that, and everyone else for all the pushes and stuff once again. So thank you all, and thanks to the league, Checker Flag Motorsports Speedway Monkeys, admins, and all you guys for putting on this awesome show on Sunday nights. I really enjoy it. And Maxspeed TV on YouTube. And the time you take out of your night, Stephen Lane, and Mike's in here also?
Yep, Mike's
Yes,
in
sir.
here.
Oh, so it was all three of you guys tonight in the...
I just came in at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for your time too, Mike. So,
Yeah, Mike kind of hopped up in here because, like I said, iRacing froze up on me. I tried to jump back into the session and it wouldn't let me. And then, like I said, Jeremy sharing his iRacing screen so we could at least get it out there on YouTube for you guys. So, well, Adam, awesome job, buddy. Congratulations. We're not going to keep you any longer, my friend. Go celebrate, and we will see you next week for the final race.
all right, will do, man. You all take it easy.
You too. All right. Well, Jeremy, you could do that, or you could hit the results tab on your ATVO.
Results tab, okay. I was wondering, there's the final results on ATVO. I got it popped up there. Now let's see if I can find it.
Should be on your right side above your points, where your points boxes are at.
I don't see it.
Pull your control box over real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. Ticker results.
Ticker results? Okay.
Or not ticker results. Hang on. Scroll back over. Bring it back over.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, results show down at the bottom. Bottom right-hand side. Keep going.
Oh, right here?
The results show. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Click back up. Yeah. Glitch your timing screen out of the way.
Yep.
And this is going to be the unofficial results pending admin stuff. Adam Kildare, your winner. Sean Stevens in second. Paul Servant finishing third. Bubba Whittingham with the top five finished in fourth. Dusty Burkhardt in fifth. Zane Bailey sixth. Dave Hunt seventh. Rick Seabrands finishing eighth. Andrew Schroeder in ninth. Eddie Brigante in 10th. And you can go and hit that toggle button. The results toggle. Dana Osborne in 11th. Rick Sanchez 12th. Doug Johnson 13th. Anthony English led 28 laps, followed back to 14th. Lynn McNeese in 15th. Russ Hancock 16th. Mark Mann 17th. Les Levy in 18th. Alex Giffen 19th. Ty Dahlman in 20th. Ty's out there in chat right now. Sean Wilder 21st. Stephen Luttrell finishing 22nd. And David Overstreet rounding out the field in 23rd. Well, guys, Jeremy, Mike, guys, appreciate you guys coming. You know, Jeremy for being with me most of the night. Mike, thanks for coming in to kind of help out when I was having problems. And again,
Problem, sir.
To our fans out there on YouTube, guys, I am so sorry about the technical difficulties, but guys, at least we were able to get the ending of the race for our fans out there. Man, this is going to set up an exciting final race next week.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm looking forward to it. If I'm not in the booth, I'll definitely be watching.
Yeah, 9 points separate the three drivers. It's going to be anyone's ball game, like you said before. They're going to be battling to the finish. I can't wait to see some 3 wide going into the last turn. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Appreciate everybody out there in chat. I know Ty Dahlman out there, Jeremy, chatting it up with everybody. Everett Baker, William Luttrell, Netsby, Belva out there as well. Let me see. Of course, Mike coming into the booth. Charles Sanchez, Everett Grover, Mike was out there in chat just a little bit. Dylan out there. Appreciate you, Dylan, for tuning in as well. Jeremy, if I'm missing anybody.
I don't have chat pulled up anymore, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Mara.
Mara, Jane Wilder, William Luttrell, Stephen Luttrell, all out there as well. And Stephen, you know, I don't know how he does that when he drives and chats at the same time. I can't multitask like that, obviously. Moose Pie out there for a little bit. Yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. I do apologize about the technical difficulties, but that's going to do it for us here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night, OP. Yeah, I didn't melt down. Well, I almost did, Netsby. Trust me, I was panicking. But OP Premier Series tomorrow night. Jeremy, I think you told me where we were at, but I can't remember.
Pulling up right really quick before we head off. That's going to be Monday night. We're going to be at iRacing Super Speedway for 84 laps.
iRacing Super Speedway, the big track. What vehicle are they going to be in? I can't remember. Maybe they're in the trucks. Never mind. Yeah. They're in the trucks this season. So they will be in the trucks at iRacing Super Speedway. Again, we will be live at 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern. Tune in tomorrow night for an exciting race for the OP Premier Series. Well, Jeremy, Mike, thank you guys for coming in, and Rick out there. Hey, Rick, I just try to do the best I can. Of course, when you're at the mercy of technology, not much you can do. But well, guys, that's going to do it for us out here on Maxspeed TV. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Thanks for coming up here with me tonight. And hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow night. So until then, please have a great night. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow.
Sizzling summer savings are yours for the taking at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Save now before the price adjustments kick in. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on select new Silverado models or incredible 0% financing on select new Chevrolet vehicles. And the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months, no charge scheduled maintenance. Get the best deals at North Louisiana's #1 dealer, Chevyland. Your Silverado headquarters. Online at Chevyland.com.